Super Mario Brothers Wonder is what we played next. Yes.
Blast.
I cannot recall the last time. We've done demo sessions before, but I
Yeah.
can't recall the last time I've heard you laughing and reacting so much during a demo of a game. Like you
And the handler
having
that
a
was
blast,
there, was,
yeah.
he was a doll baby, and he was having fun with us, which was nice.
Well, he was like your little like
he was sitting
parrot.
Yeah, he was
I
like,
couldn't really hear him. Like I heard little bits and pieces, and he thought you were doing things that I was doing. Like he's like, go over here, and like telling you, and I'm like shining to the guy to make sure I do everything he's asking. But yes, we played that 2-player co-op together. You go ahead.
I played as Peach. You played as Daisy.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Remember, everybody's abilities in the game are the same. Everybody controls exactly the same. Nobody has abilities that are different from the other characters. But Daisy, it's about time Daisy gets her due. That's why I played as Daisy.
We were able to explore a couple of the badges, right?
Yes, they let us try the badges, which are the new features. You get badges that you
and they
badges.
let us try out how you get the badges, which is cool.
So you don't just get a badge; you go in like a little stage that's like, here's a badge and here's the ability it gives you. So like we got the wall climb or wall kick. I don't remember what it was.
Like the vertical, so you could do a wall jump, but instead of like bouncing side to side, you just go straight up.
And
cool.
Yeah, you like kicks out and up, and you can also like clamber onto the side of a platform and grab it and pull yourself up. So you get like a little, it's like, I don't know, like a 30-second demo stage to teach you how to use that. And then when you go before you go into any stage in the game, you can pick the badge that you want. And we had the big hat badge, which lets you use a giant hat as a parachute. We had the wall kick badge. And then I don't know if we did another one. I scrolled through them, but I don't think we did another one. 8-Bit Lego says, I think I'll use some of the badges if they give fun moments or challenge, but the ones just make the game easier, I'll probably avoid. Yeah, and there's ones that make the game harder too, like the invisible badge. You can get a badge that makes you completely invisible. You cannot see your character at all.
Would you ever use the badges that make it more difficult?
Not during my first playthrough. If I were to go and play it again, which I probably wouldn't, then I might do one of those things. But like the invisibility one, I might try that after the game just to see what it's like, because you have to look at like
sounds interesting
dust where you stomp and stuff to know where you are. Like you don't get very many visual clues as to where you're standing based on that. So that is interesting to me. Yeah, but that's not it works the same way as the power-ups that help. I don't want the power-ups that hurt either. I want the intended experience going through the first time. So what do we get? Like 15 minutes?
I don't know.
It's a timed demo.
The greatest part of the game is when you become an elephant and you go through a pipe. You through it like there. It's like difficult to get through, and like going in, there's like one like animation, and then coming out, there's a different one, and it's so
and I believe
funny.
Everybody had a different animation too. Like Mario, when he comes out, I know he like looks around and then comes out.
Right.
But like Daisy just like bursts out of it. And when you're Elephant Daisy or Elephant Peach, it's even better because
so good.
Really struggling.
And there you could see the struggle and like they just barely fit. And there's something so amazing and hysterical about it to me. I mean, fat animals generally get me. So it was just delightful and I couldn't get enough of it. It was great.
I really like when you're Elephant Anybody and you suck up water in your trunk. To let you know that water's in your trunk, you have like a bulbous lump in your trunk, and it flashes like it faintly flashes blue and red to let you know you got a shot chamber, basically. So there's flowers you can spray to grow to make coins or power-ups or the purple collectible coins that you get. They're not coins, but whatever, the shards, those things. Playing as the elephant was a lot of fun. The way you smack around enemies with your trunk as you just walk up to them. And that's the thing I've really loved about it from the trailers and the gameplay we've seen. The reactions that everything and everyone in a stage has when you're going around. Like the looks of horror from Goombas when you're stomping closer to them, or like them like running away from you and like tears flying out of their face, or like that new gopher guy, which I can't remember his name. There's a new
oh
gopher
God, he's
enemy
so cute.
that runs away from you as soon as you
Skitter-
get close to him. Oh yeah, it was Skid or
It
something.
was like Scram or oh
Gopher
God,
enemy
he's so cute.
that runs away from you as soon
Skitter-
as you get close to him. Oh yeah, it was Skid or
It
something.
was like Scram or
Skid or Scram or something. I don't remember, but it's like as tall as you are, and when it's like always nervous, and when you get extra close to it, it books it and runs, and like its arms are like flying backwards. And then eventually when it runs into a wall, it can't go anywhere, and you can jump on it. But they'll like carry items or other things that you might need for the stage, so you have to run and chase after them, and like you're dodging enemies. There it is, right there. You're dodging enemies along the way. It was so much fun. This stage was so great. All the stages were great, but just those characters in general, I really liked. And then there's the Wonder Seeds that completely change the level as well, and make the pipes move, or make the platforms appear in weird spots, or make and enemies rush by. And
Now, are these levels designed so you have to use the Wonder Seeds, or can you beat
Wonder
a
Seeds
level
are like
without-
collectibles, so technically, no, you don't have to get them, because you may make it through a level and not even find all of them. Like levels have a certain amount hidden in them. You know how Mario games had like giant golden coins or something like that. So the Wonder Seeds will completely transform what you do in a stage and how you see it.
Skedaddlers.
There you go. But you don't have to get them. No, you'll get a Wonder Seed at the end of every stage, no matter what. They're not toads. I don't know what they are. These new guys will give you a Wonder Seed for completing the stage. But you are collecting them, and I imagine they unlock something later on. So you might need a certain amount of Wonder Seeds to do something. But yes, Wonder Seeds are in every stage, and they all do something weird, and it's great. And the worst thing about the demo was, as Nintendo has said, they're like, the original Mario Brothers was a lot about secrets and hidden things, and we've kind of lost that over the years, because those things have become the norm for Mario. So it's not really secret stuff anymore. And they're like, in this Mario, we want to bring back that sense of, no pun intended, or I guess pun very much intended, wonder. We want people to be like, I wonder what happens when you go over here. I wonder if there's something hidden over here. I wonder what this secret thing is. And these stages are so chock full of secret things. It's unbelievable. Like, there's so much in the first stage alone that I didn't get to do because I knew we're on a timed demo. So many things I wanted to explore. Like, you can push pipes along the ground. Like, you can move pipes to completely different areas. I didn't even know you could do it. And the person watching was like, hey, you can actually push that pipe and like push all the pipes together to make a platform to reach somewhere else. So I was like pushing like 6 pipes in a row, like red and green pipes, to reach a new area that I couldn't get to in another way. So I forget what I did, but I took us to like a hidden sky zone, which is not new for Mario, but the way I got there was new. I forget what I did, but I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting it. And we went up in the sky and rode one of those platforms. Hidden things are my favorite thing in all kinds of games in general, but especially in Mario games, because I love collecting. If a Mario game's like find all 8 red coins, or find the 3 golden coins, or whatever it might be, I'm all about that. I'm a completionist in Mario games. I cannot get enough. And you know, in a Mario game, when you do all those things, you get an extra level or an extra world or something like that. And without a doubt, that's going to happen here. So I'm very excited to see what that stuff is, but I couldn't get enough. There was not enough time to see and do everything that these stages had to offer, but they were great. We got to try the drill power up as well, which it's a drill hat that lets you burrow into ceilings or the ground. So like you can jump up and hit your head on the ceiling, and you go into it, and you can travel along the ceiling and then drop out on top of somebody. And there's special platforms, like crystal platforms, you can drill through or break with the hat. So you can butt stomp your way through them, but you can crack them right away with the hat. And the whole stage was built around that. And again, hidden things all over the place. It was so much fun. I mean, I knew it was going to be great, but those 15 minutes flew by. And the amount of personality in this Mario game, it's second to none. I can't think of any other Mario game that has this much personality in every animation, every character, every setting. Like, it's
And it was just a
overflowing.
blast. It was just
Mom Brain was laughing like a lot while she was playing.
It was just purely fun, right? There was like nothing else. It was just fun.